Hey guys, it's Steve. So welcome back to another Grill Dome weekly video. So today I'm going to show you how to bake an awesome bourbon bread pudding on the Grill Dome. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and walk you through our setup for our bread pudding here. One of the best and quickest ways to get your Grill Dome preheated is using the Grill Dome Rapid Light. So you just stick it down the lump charcoal and plug it in, and it's going to have this lump raging hot within about 7 to 8 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and remove this and set this in a safe place to cool down. Okay, now we're going to install the Grill Dome indirect cooking rack in the down position, and one of the Grill Dome ceramic stones directly on top of that. So that's going to provide our indirect heating environment. And then we're going to place in our main cooking rack right on top. And the last thing we're going to do is we want this bread pudding really up high, away from the heat source, up near the top of the dome where the heat is radiating nice and thick all around the pan. So we're going to use our grill extender here, which raises that up a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to shoot for a dome temp of about 350. So we're going to go ahead and get this preheated. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we have 1.5 pounds of challah bread that's cut into about 2-inch pieces here. We've got 4 cups of half and half. We're just going to pour this into our challah bread. And what we're going to do is we're just going to use our hands and mix this up and incorporate all this. And this is going to form the pudding part. Alright, there we go. So now we're going to let this sit at room temperature while we start working on the custard. Okay, so we're going to start working on our custard. So the first thing we're going to do is melt 1.5 sticks of butter over medium heat. Alright, so now that our butter is melted, we're going to add some brown sugar, some table sugar, and some pure vanilla extract. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stir this up and take this off of the heat. Alright, and that's what you're looking for. It's nice and blended together. Okay, now we're going to whisk together 5 eggs in our KitchenAid. Alright, so that's good right there. We're going to go ahead and lift this up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add this mixture of our brown sugar, our butter, our table sugar, and our vanilla. Alright, we're going to put this back down. And now we're going to mix this on a low speed. Alright, so this just takes about 30-45 seconds. You're just looking for this to be nice and combined, and we can go ahead and shut this off now. Okay, so we're going to add our custard to our pudding over here. This looks absolutely amazing. Alright, we're just going to use some spoons to gently incorporate this. You don't want to tear up your bread too much. Alright, so we have a greased 13x9 pan. We're just going to take our pudding here, dump all this in. Gosh, looks so good. Alright, now we've got some golden raisins, and we're going to sprinkle these all on top. Alright, and then you want to work some of those raisins in. Just kind of lightly push them down like this, so not all of them are just on top. You want those incorporated down to the pudding. So just kind of lightly push it like this, and that'll get them nice and incorporated into your pudding. Now we're just going to take a piece of heavy-duty aluminum foil and cover this guy up. Alright, and it's ready for the Grill Dome. Alright guys, so we've got our Grill Dome preheated to 350. One of the great things about the Grill Dome is just how stabilized these guys get, and they just sit here and hold a consistent temperature for hours and hours. So this thing is riding right at 350. We're going to go ahead and set our bread pudding right on top of the extender rack. and shut the lid, and we're going to cook this for about 55 minutes. Okay, it's been about 55 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and take the foil off. Look how awesome that looks. We're going to shut this lid and let this go for 10 more minutes right now. Okay guys, we're going to start making the glaze. So the first thing is we've got a half a stick of butter in here, and we're going to melt this over medium heat. Okay, so we're going to add some confectioner sugar, and then some bourbon. And we're going to stir this up and get this all incorporated. Alright, so we've taken this off the heat. Now we're going to add some heavy cream. Alright guys, it's been 10 more minutes, and we are going to go ahead and pull this from the grill dome. Alright guys, so we've got our bread pudding that's been resting here for a couple minutes, and we've got our bourbon glaze, and all you have to do is just pour this over the top. And look how awesome that looks right there. Wow. Alright guys, look at this. How amazing does this look? We just took a nice little thick slice out of our pan here. This is going to go amazing with any barbecue or just as a dessert. Look at that right there. Look how fluffy that is. Just amazing flavor coming off of that. Wow, that may be the best dessert I've ever made on the grill dome right there. That is so good, so much flavor to that with its bourbon glaze on top. Didn't take too much work, and the cook process on the grill dome is pretty straightforward. Please try this out. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is amazing. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter. Again, remember we have weekly videos, and we also have a new weekly newsletter for new recipes and promotions that we've got going on. So check that out in the video description. So thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you again soon.